a nice library, but it's so big and so crowded. Have you been here before? Oh, you come here to study? Well, what are you studying right now? That sounds boring. Yeah, let me see. American probate. I have no clue what that means, but it sounds really interesting. Oh, lawyer stuff, huh? You must be really smart. Well, you can have this back. The things I'm looking up are a little bit different than what you're reading. Might not be on your level, but it's a little different, right? You're right. Different is good. So, do you want to see? Well, one of the first books I found is this crystal Bible. Tells you all about crystals. I love learning and crystals, so it's kind of the perfect book for me. Should we look at it together? Give you a little break? Great. This one has pictures. Crystal decorations, crystal healing, crystal formations, crystal shapes, crystal directory. Let's go to that one. Page 34. There it is. The crystal directory. Crystals come in all shapes and sizes, and some crystals may occur in several forms or colors, or be known by several names. That's so true, because some people find different variations of quartz, different smoky quartz, clear quartz, and even quartz with different formations and different genetic makeup that have little fragments of other crystals inside of them. There's even some crystals with water inside of them too. Identifying a crystal. Agate. Blue agate. Wow, look at this one. This one is faceted into a gemstone. Well, I definitely have to get this book. What else did I get? Well, I also found this great book. Everyone's been telling me about it. It's called The Law of Attraction. Have you heard of it? Of course you have. You're very knowledgeable. You've heard good things about it? Well, this one definitely doesn't have pictures, does it? Nope, no pictures, but I think I can handle it. Goes into your body, your food, your mind, your finances, your perception of the way you treat yourself and view yourself, deciding to have fun while learning and growing. It's kind of what we're doing right now, right? Comes with an audiobook, I think. The #1 New York bestseller. Abraham Hicks. I've heard a lot about Abraham Hicks. I also found some pretty unique books here too. It's pretty crazy. This library has stuff that I didn't even know they still made anymore. They must keep really great condition of their stuff. I bought a book like this a while ago, but I don't know where it went. Apparently they don't make them anymore and they're really hard to find for sale, so I'm really glad that this library has it for me to borrow. I definitely won't lose this one. This is Sylvia Browne's Book of Dreams. Okay, smarty pants. Do you know about this one? Well, I think we've all heard about Sylvia Browne, but she's an amazing psychic. She passed away a few years ago, but my mom actually met her a few times, and she's the real deal. Yeah. Praise for Sylvia Browne. Sylvia Browne offers comfort and hope. The Other Side and Back is the most grounded and authentic entry to The Other Side that I've ever read. Down-to-earth approach to the supernatural, providing exercises designed to call up to a personal spirit guide. Possibly the most famous psychic in the world. The miraculous journey of sleep inside the dream world. There's a little poem here. Come through my door, the dreamer. Here's the introduction. Dreams and all the other rich journeys our spirits take while we sleep have been a passion of mine for over than 30 years. Dreams are a passion of mine as well. I've explored dreams with literally thousands of clients. I've read about the importance of dreams in the world's many great spiritual works, with 121 references to dreams in the Bible alone. I've lectured on the subject of dreams. I've taught courses on dreams, dream interpretation, and I've promised myself for years that someday I'd write a book about dreams that would make them simpler, less confusing, more accessible, and above all, more comforting. To the point where we understand that even our nightmares are blessings. That's so true. I've heard that when you have a nightmare, it's actually your brain's response on releasing that negative feeling. It's a way of detaching, it's a way of cord cutting. So when you dream of bad things, it's your brain letting them go for good. On September 11th, 2001, our lives changed forever in more ways than we've begun to realize yet. When our lives changed, our dreams changed too. As we tried to process this tragedy, the fear, the loss, the sorrow, the courage, the pride, the unity, and the palpable, exquisite faith in God and in each other that was there when we needed and always, always will be. Through it all, our dreams were and are there for us too, helping us escape, helping us hope again, helping us relive and release the worst of it, to spare us some of the pain during the day, taking us to the past and the future and even the other side for much needed comfort. Even sending us to our loved ones to help us heal and let go and go on. Heal and go on. Heal and go on. More and more clients, more and more letters, more and more phone calls, and more audience members wanted and needed to talk about their newly intensified dreams. And I finally realized it was time to keep that promise to myself and to write this book I've been preparing for almost half of my life. So, inside this book, she documented other people's dreams from a decade of her life, research, and how she interpreted them for her clients and how they were able to use her judgment of their dreams to let go of things, to progress in life, and to understand themselves a little bit better. I've read this book several times and it's helped me a lot. One of the things that she recommends the most is to always write down your dreams. Now, I know we don't have a lot of time in the morning, but just write down a sentence or something that really strikes you if you wake up in the morning and still remember your dream. Through dream work, I can manipulate my own dreams. I can know when I'm dreaming. I can change my outcome in my dreams, and I always remember my dreams every single night, so it's the real deal. Anyway, I got one more book. This one's really old. I wonder when it was printed. this is an etiquette book. This one has pictures. Here it is. It says 1963 through 1964. And they published it up until... Oh, I see. The publisher picked them up 1959 through 1960, and it was published between 1963 and 1964. So this book is from the 60s. Forward. This is going to be a good read. The Social Ramble. Home Away from Home. Excuse me, you're standing in my status symbol. Dear Sir or Madam, or whatever the case may be. Gifts, raising children, great occasions. This chapter is all about manners at the table. Hospitality. Invitations. In this chapter, if all goes well, we should come to grips with several problems pertaining mainly to conversations. We'll consider the matter of bores and how to be reasonable, courteous while comfortable, and we'll touch on some perilous topics, some good words and some bad words, and some ways to pitch and field the compliment. Then 2, there shall be intermittent through respectful attention paid to the social life. For socialize. It's kind of interesting how the author writes in this book. Look at this one. Raising the child and lowering the boom. Lowering the boom. I'm not sure what that means. All of those other people, an alphabet quit. She makes up words, I think. Gifts and gentle deeds. Now that's what I'm talking about. I love giving gifts. And if someone gave me a fur coat, that would be a great gift. So, if that's what this is saying, then I definitely agree with this chapter. There's the index. I have glitter on my eyebrow. Pretty interesting. I try to behave myself. Well, speaking of behaving myself, I suppose I'll let you get back to studying, but it was really great hanging out with you. When do you usually come here? Every week? Same time, right? Okay, good. Well, I can definitely be your study buddy, but I don't know if I'll be great to actually study with, but I can give you some comfort and maybe some enjoyment. It might make studying a little bit more fun, right?